So I'm Bérénice Batut. I work for the French Bioinformatics Institute, so in France. I'm a research engineer there, and mostly, working with microbiome, with Galaxy. I'm leading one project called MiCoReCa, and the aim of the project is to build a catalog of the resource for microbiome data analysis. So it's a project with the ELIXIR microbiome community, because we realize that we don't have resources. The researcher might not know all the resources available within ELIXIR ecosystems. So everything we have available for the community that they can use, like tools, workflows, trainings that they could use for them. So we would like to build that, make them more visibility to these resources that are available and that they can use afterwards. So that's the main aim of the project. It's not the first time I come to the BioHackathons, and I always enjoy that because it's a really great way to collaborate and at least have a week where we can work on a project together. So it's why I like to come to the BioHackathon, to join, to have the time to really collaborate with the people that we usually just have meetings regularly online, and the things doesn't really move forward because we have only 1 hour meetings or something. And then for 1 week, we can sit together, we can work together, we can brainstorm, we can improve, really advance the things that would have taken, I don't know, maybe months or 1 year to do. And that is really, it's easier. I really like the BioHackathon for that. I mean, for this project right now, the outcomes is we had people that are not really part of ELIXIR usually, that come and really came are currently in the BioHackathon, that could have maybe not interact with ELIXIR people otherwise. And because I also went, and they are working on similar work, so they are doing similar things on their own in France. So I have thinking about some people in France that are doing similar job, and then here we can collaborate and do it together in a more global way, and not just on the French landscape, but growing globally at the European scale. So that was, I think, a good thing. And then we currently, we are still developing the outcomes of what we want. I hope that we can have a preprint, we can do a preprint on BioHackeU's at the end. That will be the outcomes that I aim to. But globally, about the different projects I've led, we have developed resources. For example, I'm thinking about the Codex. That was a project we developed. I mean, we had 2 projects in 2 different BioHackathons about that. And it's now like a really recognized resources within the Galaxy ecosystem, and it's used and it's developed and it's used more and more, and it's expanding. And we started that, we at least expanded thanks to the BioHackathon, and we could reach to more community because it was focused really on microbiology at the beginning. It was developed for the microbiology community, and then it expanded and it's used now for imaging Earth systems and everything. So, and we could have done that without having the BioHackathon. So that was useful. And I think we did 2 preprint because of that. We also improved annotations on biotools, etc. Thanks to the project we could have in the BioHackathon earlier. I mean, I'm thinking also in the GTN, so the Galaxy Training Network. We have several projects over the years in the BioHackathon, and really that helps also to coordinate efforts and improve and engage with the peoples. Also with people that have completely different projects that are not directly related to training, that come and they can ask questions directly when they know that we are there. I think I like the BioHackathon because we are together, even if we are not working on this, we are not a siloed project. We can really come and see and discuss with other people from other projects, even if our project currently is not on the same things, but at least there is overlaps. And we find the expert there, or they can come and find us to say, okay, I had a question, it happened on Monday. Oh, I have a question about the GTN. Can you tell me how to do that? And it was like, it took me 2 minutes to answer. It would have taken much more time. Or maybe it would have never happened if we were not together in the BioHackathon. I mean, one example is, for example, in the BioHackathon in 19, we came with a project for the Galaxy Training Network. And then we started to discuss with Fotis, and there were Matoush also at this time. We were already thinking about how to do hybrid trainings, and we wanted to do that. And there were these calls, and we think, okay, let's try to write that. And because we, at the time, doing the BioHackathon, to really sit together, define what we want to write for the small grant calls, and we did it. And then we got the funding, and that led to one small project. It was not a lot of money, but afterwards we expanded that project to got an Erasmus Plus funding. That was a 3 years project that really also let expand even more the Galaxy training, and because this was also in COVID time, the hybrid trainings, and it was really useful for that. We could expand, and we could then build on that to do this massive online training that we do with the Galaxy training. It's a Galaxy Training Academy. So it started in the BioHackathon by writing together a really small grant, and that gave to really massive online training events where we now reach more than 10,000 in total participants. So from this event in the BioHackathon globally, I think it was, the time we have the time to sit together, discuss with people, and not just having Zoom. I mean, we have a lot of Zoom meetings together, but having the time to really not just have this 1 hour fixed schedule things, but having more time to explore and discuss, and also have this, I really appreciate the time of having more informal discussion that helps really collaborating on the long runs with peoples. I found really important this time. And the BioHackathon, we have a bit more time. We are all together in the same location doing a full week. And that really helped a lot. I think building long-term collaborations with people.